I wanted to share with you today the gift of art and writing therapy. And what I call this is emotion art. And my name is Monica Ibarra Robbins, and here I am to introduce to you a couple of things about emotion art. And a really, really strong reason why I'm sharing this is because it helped me out. Approximately, I was in my eating disorder, suffering from an eating disorder for about like 20 years, and someone introduced to me art as a form of expression. And once my pen hit the paper, just a whole incredible dam just burst open. But previous to that, I believe there's been a lot of research about eating disorders, and I'll talk about that later in another webinar. But there have been research that eating disorders are linked to not able to express, and so I think that that was a big reason for me that I just had to hang on to something. And art and writing as a form of therapy was the form of expression that I discovered, and I got to delve into the unknown of those hidden feelings, those quiet words, those ideas that I had that I could not express, and using writing as a form of delving into whatever was hidden was a way that those words started to surface onto paper. And through drawing, I started to use pen and ink, and that's another thing that I would love to share with you on another time, what tools to use and how to even go about doing that. So that's two of the things that I use is writing and drawing, and once again I will refer back to that later on. So one of my writings is called Anticipation, and a little clip of the poem is, "With hesitance, I finally lift the fork to my lips. My mouth opens and the tiny pieces slide down my quivering throat and into the empty pit." And this depicts my fear of the ritual of the act of eating. Oh, it really gives me chills to even think about it. And then the fear of food itself, to have to eat, to have to choose something to eat and put into my body is a fear. Another great fear is the consequence of what the food will do to me. What will happen once I eat it? What will happen inside my body? What will the food do to me mentally, spiritually, physically? I have to always worry about that. And so this poem depicts that kind of feeling. And all of these words were just stuck inside of me. And once I started to write, they just flow. They were so fluid. So that was so exciting about writing. Another one is, this is a drawing that surfaced from the deep inside of myself. It's called Overwhelmed, and this depicts my thoughts, actions, choices, aspirations of what I just think about food all the time. Even though I'm so fearful of it, I think about it all the time. And so that face right there depicts just the constant thoughts. And then the heart is just why can I not share my heart with the world, because I'm so stuck in this circle of food. And the world depicts, once again, what I just said is I want to be connected with that, and being stuck in the food thoughts does not allow me to connect with others. And so once again, this just was stuck inside of me, and being able to draw it was an amazing gift. So this is just part of a clippings that I wanted to share with you about emotion art, and why and how emotion art can really help you also in your journey.